Here we go. Yeah, a little bit late. But we're good. We're ready. Alright. So, I had to miss the last couple of streams because of just real life stuff, but we're back. It's a new week. Been looking forward to getting back to this game, although, you know, truth be told, in my downtime, I've been playing the other save for this, and I've been stuck on the same boss for the last couple of days. So it's very likely that we're going to get to that boss today. And I don't know, maybe I'll have a better luck with the boss today than I have the last couple of days. I've been just been learning the boss fight, learning the mechanics of the counter. I found out a few things about my sword counter that I didn't know until I started doing this stream, and I just realized I need to turn on the tracking for the main camera. There we go. So yeah. So without further ado, let's get back to Wuchang, Falling Feathers. Alright, need to load the other save. Okay. So, one of the first things we're going to do here is we're actually going to go back. So, we still need to find our friend's lost pack. Somehow we missed it the last time we came through the game. And we have some people to talk to as well. So, let's go ahead and go back to Reverend Temple and talk to the doctor, the Taoist. I'm very much looking forward to getting out of this corruption gear. I wasn't happy with this look to begin with. Yeah, doctor's not down here. So where's this guy? Oh, he is over here. Okay.
艰险一场，下士还得多多当心。
Okay. He gives me more steam buns for the journey. So he gives you some more backstory on Doomwillow Beach, the place that you have to go to next. So that's where we were just at. We've already reached it. There's no point talking to these guys. They're not talking anymore. Okay, there is one place I do remember we missed something. I missed the drop on that that beam. I don't remember that being a special item, but I wasn't looking for a special item. When I... Be safe. Have a good day at work. So we did miss the item on the beam. I don't remember that being a story drop. I remember that being something simple, so I never really went back to get it, but that's the only thing I can remember that we missed. And honestly, if we missed anything at all, it's going to be around here. I can't wait to help get my healing charm. Oh, son of a bitch. Invisible wall. Just pushed me over. Oh, fuck. There's no way back up there. So I have to go all the way to another goddamn shrine just so I can go back and try again. What the hell? Lost package. So somehow I missed this over here. This is the lost package. This is what he's looking for. And the reason it's important, we're not going to bother with that. We're just going to go to the next shrine. We are going to go back. I'm a bit of a completionist now that I know that it's there. We're going to go back and get that other drop anyway. But the good news is we found what we're looking for. Oh, yeah, watch out for this guy. What? The button sensitivity on this game is a little high. I didn't actually click twice. It just registered the A twice. So it saw a double click when I didn't actually double click. All right, let's see if I can do this again. Now there's something here that pushes you to the side if you come off this edge the wrong way. What that means is that there's a hitbox for this edge. You see I'm kind of standing on a surface that's not actually there. That's the actual edge of the cliff, even though it shows us something different. So when I think I'm going straight, I'm about to drop off, I'm doing that based on the vision I have of the actual edge that's drawn, not the edge that's actually there. So I need to actually go out. God damn it! What I was about to say was go out further to the right than from where I'm at to account for the invisible wall. What makes this worse is that I know that whatever's there is not worth this much effort to go back and get. But I also know my OCD's not is going to be happy leaving that thing back there. Fuck you. I know. It's not my fault. It's just a poorly coded game. God damn it! Poorly coded game. And no, it's not my controller. This is something specific to this game. Now, my controller does disconnect while I'm playing this game. And that, I don't believe, is actually the game. But it only happens with this game. But I can't think of anything specific to the game that would cause that. But I haven't figured out what else could be causing it. That being said, with what I understand about DirectX input and the way that most games talk to controllers. There we go, finally. And it's just budding red mercury. That's like 400 mercury at most. Definitely wasn't worth all that effort. Oh, wrong button. Are you done? She doesn't have sword counter? Oh. Yeah, we switched to the whip. That's right. We switched to the whip last time when we hadn't really optimized it yet. So we need to go to discipline. Go to the lashing whip. And we need to switch that to sword counter. There we go. That's what was wrong there. Okay. We're going to teleport to Shoe Sanctum. Talk to the merchant. And that should set us on our way for the next part of the game. We can talk to you too.
哎呦，好爷们儿来了仨，快来看看好货。
Increases damage dealt if 3 discipline skills are known. Only know 2 right now. Yeah, I'll wait until I have the actual disciplines learned before I worry about that.
拿来给老夫长长眼吧。
All right, we got the Believer Stone we got from the Centipede.
黎明的奉祀之物，姑娘在地下宝库找到了此物，想必也知道些什么。这守王祠的祭司啊，可不止一个呢。听说，一个叫陆秉章，另一个叫陆秉成，二者本为双生兄弟。而蜀王祠的地下宝库，便是归他兄长陆秉成所管。他们私下炼制秘药的地方，应该也在此处。听说陆秉成还在地底偷偷豢养了只妖物，早前还有群道士下去除妖呢，但只回来了个女道士，其他人估计凶多吉少了。
So I need to find this woman.
别的，不如去问问他。
All right, so that unlocks the Centipede stuff, which seems to be good slash and blunt, no, slash and stab defense. Oh, as well as some corruption. Not as good as my equipment, but still. All right, he's got a Jade Pendant, which increases magic damage. I'm not really doing a lot of magic right now. And he's still got 5 fragments of Divine Gift. But if I need more of those, I can just let my madness cap out and then fight my inner demon. She usually drops one of those fragments as well. Okay. I just realized my camera's not on. I doubt that's a bad thing, but... All right. All right, so what he's saying is that we fought the second brother, Bing Chung, down below. Actually, we fought the monster that had killed Bing Chung. And the brother was the one we fought up above. As far as the story of what happened to everyone else, there's a woman that we need to seek out to tell us that story. Or maybe this was the woman, but I don't see why they would go backwards like that. So, yeah. But let's see, we should be pretty much caught up on everything. Although I seem to be missing a feather. Why would I be missing a feather? We're not going to worry about it. I don't use the feathers that often yet. They're really good later on. Or I'm saving them to use later on, let me put it that way. All right, we can get 1 level. We are going to change this up a little bit. That's tenacity. So, first of all, we've got, how many bow blood do we have now? Just what? We just have the 1. All right. I don't know what this is, this prolonged madness, this rising madness. I haven't found maddening incense. We found an incense burner a little while ago. Wait, did we find it yet? I might be confusing this playthrough with the other playthrough. But, yes, I haven't found in either playthrough any way to use whatever this gives me. But I have the blood, so I think I'd rather have the extra charges rather than the duration of something I'm not actually using. These are probably fine. But one thing I've started doing, like, you see this, we've got strength +5 here. What I didn't realize is this is agility +5 here. So I was getting my way to the strong blade here, so I can start using some of my extra faint red feathers on the other weapon that I'm using. But this right here is a huge damage boost for my sword. So if you look at my sword damage right now, I can go to temper. All right, my sword damage right now with my fire temper is 122 plus 35, 68 plus 19, 109 plus 31. That's with strength level 3 and agility level 3 scaling. So if I raise that agility from that 8 to 13 using a point in spear, that raises my sword damage to 122 plus 44, 68 plus 25, 24, and 109 plus 39. So we're looking at it at a decent 5 to 15 points of... No, it's just 5 points because it's only one type of... Well, I don't know. I don't know how the damage totals are calculated. Like if each attack is, you know, slash plus blunt or slash plus stab. I don't know. But our weapons have 3 different types of stab damage, and they're all going up. Stab damage of martial damage, and they're all going up, and that does have an impact on what you see in the game. So I want to try and leverage that as best I can. And in order to do so, we're going to have to we're going to have to unlock a few things. Let's take this point out. We lose just 1 endurance there. Let's open up this tree. Open up this tree. And once you open up these trees, they stay open. If I had the points, I would try and open up the whole tree. I probably have the points. I just have to take them away from over here. Let's see. It's pretty simple right now. I'm not doing a lot of complex things right now. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll just take everything away to here. Didn't mean to do that. And just start buying down these trees until we have the whole thing open. So where is... We got +5 vitality here, +5 endurance here. So we can lose these one-off endurances. Oh, we're so close to that strength, though. Yeah, I wasn't expecting you to come back. My poor wife, she's working from the office today. Normally today's a work from home day. But one of her coworkers is retiring today. So they're having a special lunch get-together for her. And my wife has to work from the office today. But she's not used to working from the office today. She's a little stressed, and she forgot something. So she's back for a minute. Okay. So I don't see any bonuses here. There's something here. Oh, 5 levels. I don't see the benefit of that. You'd still have to spend 5 points on that. Whereas if you found one like this, no. Oh, it's 5 levels as well. Okay, so the axe tree looks really horrible. Here we go. Here's a +5 strength. 1 point to get 5 strength. That's a lot of damage right there. So there's one here, deep in the tree. There's nothing in the front, huh? Just these two? Okay. So we're going to unbuy that. Then we're going to have to buy that. Go down and unlock this side. There we go. And so there's strength here and strength here. And that's it, really. That's all I see. You expect this to be 1, but no, they want you to put 5 points in that. Okay, so eventually I will be buying into all these. We're going to take that back now. Be safe. Have a good day at work. I love you. So really, we don't need that one either. Okay, so now we have 11 points to spend. Now keep in mind, we have to buy some of these back eventually. Which ones do we really need? I want the Vitality +5. Oh, I've got an extra Lost Remain, so that's a boost to my health recovery from the Mana Flask. We want Stamina with Skyborn Might, so we want that. And these are Vitality, and then the extra Skyborn Might. Okay, that leaves us 4 points. We could get another Temperance charge as well. I don't think we need this one. We've got one here. Only costs us 1 more point to get it. This would cost us 2 points just for an extra temper. Well, +1 Vitality plus temper. I don't think we need that. I think those points are better spent going after this strength, which is 2 away. And then, let's see, which tree will we want to go down? So there's +5 agility here. That's 3 points away. And both strength and agility enhance our longsword and our spear damage. Let's see, +5 endurance, +5 strength. So these aren't very far apart. That's like four more points each to get huge boosts in damage. But really, I just want to go for these really quick ones. 3 points for 5 agility. That's much more lucrative than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points for 5 strength, 2 vitality, 3 vitality, and some weapon effect that we're probably never going to use. This one is much more compelling. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points for 5, 6, 7, 8 endurance. That's very compelling. That's a lot of stamina right there, and I need a lot of stamina. So we'll probably be going for that one sooner rather than later. And, oh, we didn't unlock this tree. There's still more to this tree we can't see yet. I keep... So let's close this again. Let's unlock both of these. Whoops. Oh. That's a funny looking tree. All right, where are the... Looks like we got +5 feathering, +5 magic, +5 magic, +5 feathering. So this seems more of a spellcaster tree. What is this? For one-hand sword? Yeah. Interesting. I haven't really spent a lot of time with the other weapons yet, so I didn't really... Oh, but we have +5 agility here. What's over here? +5 agility. So... Yeah, I guess you don't need strength for one-hand swords. It's straight up agility. Okay. Eventually we will want these, but they're so deep in the tree. I mean, that's an end game thing right there. But the +5 agility on both sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get endurance and a vitality along the way. That's not bad. Oh, and there's +5 feathering along the way. +5 magic. Oh, that's even better. Okay, so just to get to these won't be so hard, and you get a ton of points. You get a ton of benefit out of just getting there. Okay, that's for one-hand sword. And where do we need to go? We need to go here and here. So you get +5 agility at 3 in. +5 endurance at 10 in. +5 endurance at the end. And that's it. So really not so much benefit after you get to this point. This point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You do get some more agility along the way. But 8 points for basically 8 endurance plus agility. It's not quite worth the effort, I don't think. Oh, I didn't need to go back that far. It's the same thing for here except for vitality. Yeah. Some more agility and some vitality. So this is less a priority. Although getting here would be nice. So already we've gone up 10 agility. We're going to take this away right now. We're not using it. We will be using it soon. We'll take these away. So we're making up for the points we spent over there. So it's a net game of +3 of a stat. I want to get to this. I want to take this and I don't like these at or above 50% madness. 90% madness. 20% madness, 15% madness. So, you know, what these are saying, basically, if once you start losing control, you start doing more damage or start getting these benefits. But those are so conditional that they can offset your game if you're counting on having them when you don't, because you just don't have enough madness accrued yet. And it's really easy to go from 50% madness to full madness, and now you have different problems. You're taking way more damage. You're dealing more damage, but you're also taking more damage the higher your madness goes. I do want to get Skyborn Might for deflecting, but well, I'm thinking about how I want to go down these trees now. We still need another brilliant red feather. All right, a lot to think about, but I think I'm happy with where we're at now. For this last point, we don't really use Swift Draw enough, but I would like to get to Steel Resolve sooner. Do we have any acupoints open? No, so we do need one acupoint open. So that's, okay, that's where we need to be. Go back to temper. What's happening? Oh, no, we don't need that acupoint. Okay. We're where we need to be. Until we get another stone needle, we don't need that other acupoint yet. And so I guess we will finish. No. I want to continue to collect these buffs. These. That's 1, 2, 3. We're not really doing a lot of feathering or magic damage. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a lot of stamina right there. I think that's a good one. All right, we're at 3068. We need 5567. No, not buy, sell. We've got 800, 4,800. So we have enough. Basically, when you hit that threshold, your indicator will start to glow, meaning you have enough points, or you have enough runes to buy a new point. All right, so let's continue buying towards our endurance here. So we need 3 more points. We're at 301. We need 5915 for the next one. So we need 5314, 5614 for the next point. right, 8 times 4. We're not going to have enough. Oh, wait. Yeah. We are 700 short. Well, we should be able to get that pretty quick. So we're going to teleport. We're done. There's nobody else to talk to. Oh, except for at Doomwillow Beach. All right, so when you go to our buddy, give him his lost pack, and he's going to give us a new armor set. A very helpful armor set for this new location. And then we need to work our way to these other two folks to advance their stories. So we want to go back this way and talk to our pinwheel buddy and give him his lost pack.
我本打算穿过这里，到唐王行宫去。要是我的包袱没丢就好了，里头有些东西还能派上用场。好家伙，这都能被你找到。千里镜，指南针，一样没少。这下可就方便多了。哦，对了，这是在海上时我写的一些记录。
Records of the Southern Archipelago.
你先拿着前路凶险，这套衣服你也带上吧。这可是当年咱们袭击倭寇缴获的战利品，我重新改制了一下，防护性比之前好了不少。
So yeah, he gives you pirate armor.
是绕过去的路，要有线索，我会留下风车记好的。
Okay, let's equip our new armor. Oops. So it's good slash, blunt, and stab defense, poise break resistance, frostbite resistance, paralysis resistance. The only thing is it's not very good burn resistance, which is something you need to worry about here. Get out of our panties. Probably could have said that better. It's got some burn resistance, just not the gloves, which I guess makes sense. But overall, this is pretty decent armor, especially for this area. Let's see. Increases your burn resistance, so we've got that we can use as well. Reduces the amount of red mercury drop when dying. Don't really need that. Increases stamina recovery speed. We definitely want that. And this. What is this? Where did I get this? Phoenix Pendant. Increases the element buildup of thrown attacks. I don't have this in my other playthrough. Man. That bugs me. Because that means I found something here that I didn't find in the other one. Okay, this we're going to change. Oh no, we haven't picked it up yet. This will change to this. And this will change to this. So this is defensive, this is offensive, and this is... It's also offensive. Really, this slot is reserved for something else. I just don't have it yet. It's a enhancement. It's a buff for your attack. But we'll pick it up probably in this playthrough today. All right. So this is our new armor. It's Asian Chinese pirate armor, apparently. And this is actually the crossing from the Shu Temple. So we're kind of picking up where we left off. So to be thorough, to be very complete, if you want to grab everything in this area, you want to start by going right here. This is going to take you up the side of the mountain. Okay, we have our sword counter now. Let's test it out a bit. Well, it doesn't work on physical attacks like that. Only weapon attacks. We'll work on our deflection later. We're going to need to get better at it. Okay, we don't really need to go up here. So our goal is to make our way up this mountain, get up to the Liu Mansion, where all the warriors were gathering for their counterattack to push back the demons. Seeing more and more of these claw attacks, claw marks. A sage told us the man-eating beasts fear fire, so we rallied the villagers to hunt them. If we fail, we'll burn the whole forest down. Let the flames purge this cursed land. It looks like things failed, and they burned the land, and it didn't really do what they wanted it to do because the monsters are still here. So sword counter works two ways. You can just, well, again, it doesn't work on melee attacks. It only works on weapon attacks. What was that? Oh, he corrupted himself. Yeah, you really don't need deflection for these guys, though. You need the human weapon wielders more. Okay, so here's the shrine. And you are a real shrine, right? Yeah, you're a real shrine. Got the elevator. That'll take us back down to Doomwillow Beach. Got Kong Wine. And we're just going to finish exploring this area because this is a dead end otherwise. Here lies Liu Yusan's beloved wife. You would think that she deserved to be remembered by her name, not by her station. Okay. You can sneak up on the... Well, I've already given myself away, apparently. But according to the game's codex, you can sneak up on guys. There's not a sneak mode. You can't, like, crouch or anything like that. But if you walk slowly, the slower you walk, the less sound you make. But you do have to be aware of your environment. Like this blood, even though I'm walking slowly, I'm still splashing through the blood. And some of these weapons will be mutable, meaning that they aren't just like, these are baked meshes baked into the ground. So they're actually just parts of the ground. But there are some weapons that, like if you break something, you drop a weapon. These aren't breakable, I guess. But if you break something, you drop a weapon, that weapon is its own mesh on the ground. And if you hit it hard enough, it'll slide across the ground and it'll make noise. All of those things are things you have to account for if you're trying to sneak. Lots of feathering here. Claw marks. So this is like where the beast that's left all these claws, which I believe is by crew, which is either your sister or your little brother, based on what I'm seeing from the story. Oh, hello. Oh. Yeah, your story and by crew story are related somehow. Feathers shed in a grotesque transformation. So I think what's happening to me has already happened to by crew. Seventh moon, day 1, mother and child lost to childbirth. Seventh moon, day 3, a sage gifted an elixir recipe. By nightfall, human flesh became the key. 12th moon, day 15, the girl grows at an unnatural rate. Months of growth in mere weeks. The girl, so not the little brother. Third moon, day 28, the villagers gossip about the elixir. We must flee by next month. Okay, so they were here and then they fled. And she was huge by the time they fled. So I think we're somehow chasing by crew. That we're going to fight her again. That she's somehow the source of this curse, or she's otherwise tied to the curse in some way, and we still have to defeat her. I don't know. I'm just talking out of my ass at this point. But I think we've found everything. I think we found everything we were supposed to find. That's where we came up. So this is what's left of Lou's mansion. His counteroffensive never really amounted to much. And that's it for this part. All right, I think we have a demon here. Fire is good for these guys. There's the demon. Ooh, she is strong. And you don't have a choice. You have to beat this one. Oh, yeah, go ahead. Not what I meant to do. That is not nice. Too much muscle memory. Get out of there. I did switch my controls in the other playthrough. Oh, I'm out of stamina. All right. Okay, that's where you get the second bow blood. And faint red feather, which we don't need faint red feather. Well, we can use them for the spear, but we don't need them for our sword. Okay, so if we start making our way back down and to the right, or to the left, we'll be making our way back the way we came. Oh, he got me. Where you see these hands, that's a little undead mob trap that, if you're not careful, if you don't see them, they can jump you and cause you a little damage. One of them by themselves is not so bad, but you're going to come across like battlefields where there's a ton of them at once, and they can really mess up your day. So I keep turning that off because I keep hitting the hotkey for health instead of that. Okay. One last time. Okay, so like I said, if you go back this way to the left, you're going back to the first shrine on Doomwillow Beach. Oh, I forgot about this guy. He's got a very generous hitbox, which is good if you're trying to hit him, but bad if you're trying not to be hit by him. Oh, that was a waste of a good... So that right there is why I love this longsword. It's got an incredible reach. So it's an articulating longsword. If you see, it's kind of stretching out even now. So what happens is when you swing, it's whipping around that end like a hook. And as your combinations grow, that range gets, see, I walked over one. And they can be really hard to hit too if you're not targeting them. So your second and your fifth hits have incredible range. And that's why, and the weapon just does more damage than the starting longsword in every way. Okay. We're going to deal with him too. You have to be careful which way you face. They have arcs. The corrupted trees have arcs that make them dangerous. As long as you stay outside that arc, you should have some time to do damage to them and eventually kill them. But they also have an AoE effect where they can just shed corruption around them. All right, so we have enough for our next point. We're going to keep pushing towards that +5 endurance. $62, $73. We've pretty much sold all our runes. Our buds, whatever you want to call them. Okay. Now this eventually is going to be the shortcut through the zone. Chen Yu accidentally poisoned, died of sickness. Airless Liu Yusan handled his funeral. Sometimes the hands aren't so easy to see if it's uneven terrain. Zhang Cheng, torn apart by a feathered beast, died untreated. Qin abandoned him. Liu Yusan buried him. I'm out of quick potion, but we're about to reset. Li Chang, Chang Da, and others vanished hunting monsters. Only their clothes were left to bury. Liu Yusan performed the rites. So this is the shortcut. Now, I'm not going to do it because I want to actually go through it the right way. But you can actually skip a good portion of this area if you wanted to by simply knocking that over. That dot you see there is a target. When you get to the other side, you can simply walk up to it and kick it. But one thing you can do, if you line it up just right, is you can center that dot on your screen, and then you can go into your inventory and throw a dagger. And that will work as well to knock it over. I know it works as of 1.3. We're actually on 1.4 now. And to my knowledge, they haven't fixed it yet. But we do have another patch coming up next week that is supposed to be significant in several ways. So I wouldn't expect that loophole, unless they just expect that they're just okay with it and they just decide to leave it in. I don't know if that's going to be the case next week after that patch. But as of right now, you can skip this area if you wanted to and jump straight to the next one. Basically jump straight to the end of this area and fight the boss directly. All right, we are entering the dream. Our madness rises a bit when we do this. Oh, I forgot. Somehow I already triggered the sentry thing over here. I don't know what he is. All I know is when he sees you, he starts banging his drum. I'm out of stamina. I really want that endurance. All right. See any more hands? Isn't there a dude? There he is. Damn it. I really want my healing charm. That thing is OP. Basically, every time you kill something, you get some health back, and it's enough that you can pretty much just stay topped off from fighting without ever having to use your mana. So basically, you're just saving your mana potions for the boss fights at that point. I don't remember where I found it or when. I just know I'm really looking forward to it. All right, so the way forward to the boss is this way, I believe. But first, we're going to go up here and clear and collect what's up here. I thought that was going to be a bad tree. I feel like one of these should be a bad tree. Yeah. Well, he was about to hit me. Those big ones can be very, very tricky. But they seem to be very slow as well. But if you let them get off an attack, it can be quite devastating if you're not able to avoid it. Alright, so we're done up here. And I know that from experience. So the first time I came up there, I didn't know that was a bad tree. And he got off a hit on me because I was just ignoring him and going after everything else. And it was pretty much a one-shot deal. Alright, my corruption resistance is not as strong as it used to be. So I do need to be mindful of that when crossing through these blood pools. Ah. All right, this area can be tricky as well. So there's a trap up top. It's not really a trap, but it's basically, what is that? Okay, that's nothing. So there's that dude, and your instinct is to go run up and attack that dude, ambush him, and kill him. But that's a mistake, because right next to him is a corrupted tree. And that tree is placed there in such a way that he's basically, his only purpose is to knock you off that ledge and into the fire. Now I can change my gear so I have fire resistance and have enough resistance to run out of there. But there's also a mini boss on the other side of that fire, and he's going to come with you. And so this area, which is already tricky, becomes even trickier. So what you want to do is, you can't even target the tree yet. You see that branch, the way it juts out? That branch is just there to push you off into the fire. Oh, I almost went too far. Okay. Oh, we actually killed him. All right, so here is another one of those beasts. So because we killed him in time, he didn't get his alarm off. This beast remains down. And this is a different beast entirely. The other ones are like pigs. This one is like a horse. And he's actually quite powerful. I still kind of want to fight him, though. But let's clear this place out a bit. Actually, you know what? No, let's do it. Let's fight this guy. I couldn't get off the last attack. Oh, he died from the fire. All right. Well, that was not as difficult as I thought it would be. But I did kind of, waylay on him before. All right. Let's see if we can get the mini boss to come at us. There he goes. This might be a mistake. All right. And he gives us the Burning Flame spell. All right, so if we survive this next part, then we're already a little bit ahead because we've already killed the mini boss in the next part after this. But now we need to survive that battlefield I told you about. I don't have the stamina. I think we got him. Okay, he's dead. Oh, maybe we should be using the Burning Flame spell. Oh, it's 3. And that's 2. Still, that might be better. Oh, yeah, that is better. Oh, why didn't I try that sooner? Okay, give me little guys. Give me little guys to kill. Did I kill all the little guys? Oh, man. Oh, come on. I didn't actually have him targeted. And this is going to kill him. I wanted to use that spell. I like that spell. It's slow, it's bulky, but it's very effective. All right. So this is the... no, this is not. This is a different shortcut. But it leads the way to the other shortcut. Okay, so we've cleared all this. I want to say there's a place, but maybe it's further ahead, that you will need to drop down and pick up another drop. But we actually haven't seen it yet. I see something over there, though. Such a long animation. Nope, didn't reveal anything. Okay. All right, NPC. Oh, this is where we learned the Divine Might spell, so let's go ahead and equip that. So this increases the damage of your next attack. Only costs 1 Skyborn Might. It's a nice thing to have. Okay, let's talk to her when she's done. There we go. Your arm, your energy seems even stronger now. The might of the primordial deity, no mere mortal should wield such force. You ought to be trembling, warm, to be given this divine gift. So let's see, shall we? Will this immense power consume you, or will you conquer it? We'll find out soon enough, won't we? She gives you Shung, backstab rejuvenation, which is a benediction. Okay, there's the dude. I know we talked to him. Okay. Nope, not an invisible bridge. Okay. All right, there's the drop that I talked about. Not a lot of AoE there, but still effective. And it seems it's faster to cast than the magic blades were. Okay, so to get to that drop, you have to come back and drop down to get it, and then go forward again. But before we do that, we're going to go up here and see what lays beyond this. There's 2 paths to go. There's a nice chest here. Probably has a remembrance. Not too tough. I am running out of healing, though. Forgotten Remembrance. So we're going to get another charge for our mana potion, our health potion. And what's back here? Oh, this is the way forward then. The hell was that? I don't remember that last time. Okay, so that's the way forward. That's the way to the boss. So which way did we come? We came down the stairs. So what's up here then? Oh, then this is going to be the way back to the... Oh, get him, get him, get him. Got him. Please get out of the corruption. Alright, let the corruption die down. Oh, there's still one more to kill. Alright, just grab it and go. Alright. So that's everything here. Oh, wait. Okay, so if we go back, go to that ladder. This will take us back towards the start. Towards the other shrine. This is where we would have fought the, wait. Can I get to that drop from here? Where was the drop? It's on this side. Yeah, this drop's over there. Okay. Alright, so this is where we fight that mini-boss that we pulled. So we came to that ledge, drew him away, and killed him. So we go back over here. Nope, 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 hello. I love that spell. Okay, so we should be able to drop down and down and down and take this. Okay. And that gives us 3 Niter Fire Pots, which are very powerful potions. And we go back up. Go the other way. And that brings us to the other bridge. Oh, wait. Where is it? Did I get it wrong? So that just goes down. Oh, okay. I'm wrong. Alright, I'm trying to remember where I am then. So that's the other bridge. That's the one we took to get across. That means the old man is somewhere nearby then. Had to check. Oh, there's a bridge. I just completely missed it. So here's the bridge. You kick it. This takes you back to the beginning. Yep, Wuchang. So we're going to go ahead and hit and reset. So we get our mana back. Spend some points if we can. Yeah, 4706. We need 6273. But we can... No, stop that. Double click. Spend that Forgotten Remembrance. Get another charge of the mana base. So we're up to 5 uses now. Oh. Okay, so we got the other stone needle from the other demon. I'm assuming from the other demon. I don't remember seeing it drop anywhere else. So when we get the bow blood, I think we got the stone needle as well. We can spend that bow blood. What? Oh, it double clicked. Oh, that's a good question. Do I want more charges or do I want more duration? We can have like an extra long incense or we can have extra charges of it. Which I don't know if those are equivalent or not, to be honest. But we do need to spend our next point on our acupoint. Yeah. So we can start using that extra bone needle. Because it's also a boost to your strength or agility, whichever you haven't already found. Okay. But that's good for now. Let's see. Enter the dream. See if we can get through here without getting attacked. Yeah, we made it. Alright, you do have to be careful with these crossings. because of those guys. So you want to use these ambushing skeletons to build up your... Oh, is there no... Oh. That's unfortunate. Okay. They're a little slow, but if they hit you, they're going to hurt. All right, so this is the next boss fight. There's no bone needle for this. We're going to enhance our next attack. I don't know much about this fight because I managed to kill him on the first try. But basically what it is that's a corrupted shrine. And it's what's causing all this devastation right now. And it needs to go away. But it seems to be a very straightforward fight. He's going to shoot a bunch of stuff at you. Just don't get hit by the stuff. Oh, he's going to suck you in. Don't get sucked in. And then get in there and deal some damage. And then he summons these guys, which can mess up your day if you're not careful. Then you can use these to gather. Whoa. Oh yeah, he's shooting stuff too. And then these will give you more Skybound Might. Oh, no, 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 no. Just attack. Why can't I move? Oh, because these things are around me. Oh, no. This is bad. Damn it. I ran out of stamina on my last swing. I was just spamming it until the stamina came back. And that opens up the pathway. All Tree Jade Cylinder. Echo of Soulwood spell. So we get an artifact to take back to the Taoist. Not sure what it unlocks. All right, we have our new point now, so we're going to unlock that and unlock the new acupoint. So we can equip this strength needle. So now we have the agility and the strength stone needles. So what these do is so what it says here is slightly increase your control of the weapon you're wielding for strength and agility. What it's talking about is the level 3, the scaling. So with these equipped, your scaling is going to be even greater for those two stats. So eventually I believe we'll find one for magic and one for feathering, and we'll have all 4 of these equipped. And maybe it'll double up or empower some of these so that it's not just a shadow stone needle. It's going to be a darkness stone needle or a shimmering stone needle that even more greatly benefits your scaling for that stat. Okay, so next we need to teleport, go back to Shoe Sanctum, and turn in these items. So the incense burner we got last time, we got that when we fought the centipede. We turned that into Wuchang, what's his name? Yeah, Wuchang. So we don't have anything for him this time. But that's what I thought was going to be like our maddening incense, but apparently they have nothing to do with each other. This guy... You've been to Doomwillow Beach, haven't you? Quite the inferno, isn't it? It wasn't always like that. That giant tree used to be a peaceful place for prayers and blessings. You might still see red ribbons tied to it from the old days. But since the feathering, there was no place for the bodies. They buried them on the beach. The place became a graveyard, and the tree, corrupted by death, it now hungers for the living. They say an altar there is the source of the unholy soul its awakening. You're lucky to have made it back. I'd steer clear if I were you. Do not return there. All right, so what does that unlock for us? So that's from the centipede. These are all centipede. That's from the lady. What did that unlock? Am I missing it? Cleric. Tatanga, centipede, and her. We know he had that charm last time. Oh! This is it. Recover health upon defeating enemies. I guess this is what it unlocked. Okay, so we need to buy that. We need 4,100. We need 600. One of those. And one of those. This is a game changer right here. So this will keep you healed during the normal trash mobs, so you can save your potions for the boss fights. Okay, we will use that instead of our burn resistance. Okay. So that should be everybody we need to talk to here. Yeah. So we're going back to the corpse pits and we'll continue on the map. So we finished Lou Mansion. We finished the Doomwillow. Wait, no, we didn't. How do we get to that guy? But it doesn't say that there's a person here to talk to. I think we screwed up. Because before, when we started this stream, Doomwillow Beach showed us 3 people to talk to. But we saw the old man, but we never got a chance to get close to him to talk to him. So did we miss something? Because he's not there now. Now I really want to know. So if we go back, zigzag, serpentine. Now, I know the girl's not going to be there. She moves on after you talk to her. I know that much. But the dude... he's gone. I'm not sure how I was supposed to get over there. Alright, so I screwed up something, and I missed... I don't know how that affects my game. If I'm lost... You know, if I've lost out on that part of the story forever, or if it's just one of those conversations, but... stuff like that bugs me. I don't like to miss out on content. I need to go back and check and see if I talked to him in my other playthrough. I want to say I did, because every time I talk to him, he basically says, if you become corrupted, I'm going to kill you. But yeah, I don't know. Most of these are organic. If you are thorough, like I try to be, you should come across these guys and not miss out on anything. But I have no idea what I missed with that guy. It seems like I keep missing things during my stream playthroughs. And granted, I have the benefit of being able to spend more time in areas off stream when I'm just you know, learning the stuff. But I don't know. Maybe you have to go back and repeat the area to see all of it. So just something to think about. As I continue through these, trying to cover everything. So that was a health pill. That's a plunging ward, benediction. Ooh. Oh, he got me. But that's okay. I can heal now. All I have to do is kill. I don't remember this door being here. Hello? No, 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 don't get up. Oh. Tried to be sneaky. Okay, that's the way forward. So what's up here? Oh. Oh, I tried to dodge that. Nice bit of health back, but he took more health than he gave me. It's kind of rude. Oh, what's this? Growing red mercury. Dude with a gun. And I'm back to full health. So yeah, that health charm is amazing. I just enjoy destroying all the things. I don't know why. Yeah. Oh, it is AoE. Why did she just stand there? I remember when these guys used to be mini bosses. They're still tricky. They're still tough to fight. But now they just sprinkle them across the map and they don't drop anything special anymore. Oh, the turtle. It's on your back. Incense burner. Oh, this is where you get the incense burner. In the second year of Changzhen's reign, Immortal Wanshu pursued the arcane arts through a vision he received in a dream. By the third year, the Ming Emperor had deepened his quest for immortality, drawing dark forces to the region. Monks were summoned to subdue these malevolent spirits, employing a sacred spirit turtle in their ritual. A monument erected for future generations. That's actually a true story. Can't go under. Oh no. Can't go over. Oh yeah, we can. Okay. There lurks a demonic treant at Doomwillow Beach. It seems even plants and trees are not spared from the feathering. The road to a cure is long and fraught with trials. The Tang Emperor's Palace. It was once a sanctuary of immortality and enlightenment. Now it lies in ruin. You can just see the palace over there. But according to the townsfolk, this is where the first cases of the feathering emerged. Most curious. The rebels left long ago, yet the soldiers still guard this place. Surely there's more than meets the eye. Yeah, they are protecting something. Perhaps it's connected to the feathering. They protected my practice. A direct confrontation would be ill-advised. Fixed origin pill. Okay. Would you be kind enough to investigate on my behalf? The people and I would be most grateful. I feel like there should be something here. There's nothing. He doesn't say anything else. They protected my practice. Direct confrontation would be ill-advised. Please investigate on my behalf. All right. Oh, I remember those. Yeah. I wonder if you can use those to build up Skyborn Might. Dog. Oh, I should have shot the other guy. Ooh, fiery flying daggers. Should be somebody over here, right? Nope. There's that guy, but I want to kill this guy first. And back to full health. Man, the detail is impressive. Oh, I see you. How come I didn't dodge that? Out of stamina. Don't have enough for the second shot. That sucked. I need to finish that climb to the +5 endurance. That stamina bonus is going to be nice. All right, so that was the guy from here. Oh, there's still some more people here. Eagle Pendant. What does the Eagle Pendant do? Increases damage dealt against large enemies. I don't think we need that here. I don't see any large enemies here. Eagle Pendant increases your weapon's stab attack power. We do use stab from time to time. Power throwables, reduces damage taken, but increases stamina costs. Red Mercury dropped. Burn resistance. Element buildup with thrown attacks. Reduces damage taken while below a certain HP threshold. I think I'll take the stab attack power. Okay. So this is kind of a dead end. Alright, nothing else here. Flying dagger +3 times 3. Oh, hello. That's another fire guy. Where's the dog? Nothing. Okay. Oh, I didn't see you there. Arm feather. I guess they're dead. The Tang Emperor was deeply fascinated by exotic treasures, particularly intricate mechanical devices. Among his prized possessions was a rare and exquisite Buddha statue. This he displayed at the Hill Pavilion, whiling away countless hours day and night as he observed its beauty. Okay. Growing red mercury. Faint red feather, plumed branch, emerald lotus seed, and red mercury sprout. +3 divination crescent. Okay. Fire pot times 5. Anybody else? You got any buddies? Oh, you missed? And you're out of stamina. Yeah, stamina makes all the difference. What's this? It looks like there's something shining there. Like a drop. This is the way back to Shoe Sanctum. Soft Rush, which I think is a stamina boost. I was trying to dodge. Okay. Okay, this guy can be a little tricky. Probably didn't need that health. I could have gotten that back fighting. But we're coming up to something new here. Something I didn't get to go through with the other game because of the double click error. So we're going to be very careful as we interact with this. We're going to use the mouse and keyboard because I don't want to miss out on this again. Last time I just click, and I don't know what I selected. And choose Tranquil Retreat, Divine Shards we behold. Can we seize the threads of fate or eternal flow of life? Okay. Now we're going to select Feather Transcendence. Because I think what happened is it just automatically clicked the first thing. And I didn't like that result. That we want to see what the other result's going to be anyway. To shed this mortal coil and reach immortality, alas, transcendence remains distant. Okay, this is completely different from what I experienced. In the last playthrough, I just got a room with a drop. There was just a little room behind there, and that's it. This is all new. Faint red feather. And red mercury essence? He gave me points? I think it gave me 3 red mercury essence. That's 3 skill points to use at the next shrine. I missed the rest of the message, but that's what I saw. Full-grown red mercury. Man. Now I hate that I missed out on this the first time. But I don't remember what the drop was that I got. That's the boatman. We're going to save that till after we talk to the boatman. I don't want to leave this place prematurely. I don't know if this will leave and go back to the temple, but I just want to make sure we cover everything before we commit ourselves to an action we can't uncommit. Pretty sure that's the boatman. Full-grown red mercury. Year after year, I dig these graves for heaven, for earth, for mankind. What? No, 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 no. Okay, don't do that. Or is that all he says? Okay, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. The world turns, always waiting for rebirth. Why are you here? Can't you see? I'm preparing graves for those soon to meet their end. He has no neck. Oh, that's just his clothes. There's no need to panic. The grave is not for you. Not yet. Curious about your fate? Seek the sealed doors. Cross that final threshold and I'll show you where you truly belong. Okay, so if you make the right choices and manage to get through all the sealed doors, he'll reward you. But I've already failed in my other playthrough. That sucks, but as long as I don't double click anything, I should have a fair shot at it in this playthrough. All right, so is there anything else you want to tell me? Cross files, no. Okay, so now let's go open that door and see what happens. Okay. Oh, okay. So it returns me. This is the normal palace area. You just kind of jump ahead here. Kill this guy. Oh yeah. There's a shrine here. Yep, it's a real shrine. Okay, let's see if he really did give me 3 skill points. Because that's what I thought the message said. No, he gave me 1. Alright. But with that 1, we can... We got our acupoint. Alright, we're 1 away from our +5 endurance. We have 3373, we need 6641. So we need roughly 3,300 more. And let's look at our benedictions real quick. Skyrim might reduces damage taken for a time. That's not bad. This is roughly the same thing, but just for martial weapon combat. Increases the potency of blocks and clashes. Increases damage dealt while at full health, but also increases stamina usage. Don't like that. Increases damage dealt while at full health as well as damage taken. Don't like that either. I'm using that on the spear though. Killing an enemy increases your damage. Effect is lost upon taking damage. So using that, you will gain damage boosts on every enemy killed. But you lose that boost when you take damage. Increases stamina recovery speed during Skyborn Might. No, I love that. I don't want to lose that. Backstab attacks recover a small amount of health. Those are nice. Reduces damage taken while at full health. That's not bad. Plunging attacks that hit reduce damage taken for a time. That's nice too, but not as nice. Alright, increases the potency of counter moves. Increase the potency of plunging attacks. Skyborn Might increases the potency of discipline skills for a time. Skyborn Might increases your spell damage for a time. Alright, so I'm happy with the benedictions I have. Requires a Buddha statue. Oh, man. I know where the Buddha statue is. I just don't like that it tells you explicitly, oh, you need to put a Buddha statue here and this will do something. Which looks like my inner demon, right? Plain warrioress. So it's lurking down there now, is it? Loves a strange beast. Who can really understand a person's heart? Looks like you've hit rock bottom, friend. Okay, so she's down there. Loves a strange beast. You've hit rock bottom. So something about your love has cost you a lot. No! I don't think I can get to him in time. He got away. We'll have another chance at him. What is that? Aurum Feather Force. That's a spell. So I guess that was a Taoist that had died. Buddha statue. Place the Buddha statue. Okay. Now we'll have other opportunities to reset. I was thinking about resetting so I can get in, go back and get that bamboo shoot, but I want to finish clearing this area first. It's a tough dog. You kind of just let me do that. Faint red feather. Ooh, I'm getting hungry. My daughter's on her way home from school. It's the end of the summer, so they have half days this week where all the students come in. They help clean the school, getting it ready for the new year, the new school year. And when she gets home, we're actually going to go. First, we're going to Texas Roadhouse because I wasn't able to go yesterday. It's a long story, but yeah. So this is the way back. Oh, and the map reset when I went through that sealed door. So that was like a dream. And these guys are pretty good XP. There's two more over here, right? Let's go get them. I want that extra stamina for this boss fight that's coming up. Where's the dude? I can hear my madness rising. All right, that's some pretty decent XP right there. Oh, there's still one more over here, right? Maybe they're not giving me as much XP as I think. Like, these guys don't expect much. They're like 50 each. But these armored dudes, how much do they give? That's what I wanted. 190 each. That's not as much as I thought I was. All right. But since we're here, already killed them. But man, I'm getting hungry. for some chicken fried steak. Anyway, after Texas Roadhouse, we're gonna go to Centron and check out the new Gundams and the new collectibles, because it's Tuesday and they should have some fresh shipments in. And there's still a few Uma Musume dolls that we haven't collected yet that they should get a refresh on today. Really hoping to get gold shipped today. And yeah, just overall nice shopping day. Weapon traits. As you face enemies with diverse attacks, you can learn weapon traits in the Impetus repository, allowing you to clash or deflect their strikes. Both powerful techniques to turn the tide of battle. Clash weapons with your enemy, deflecting most of the incoming damage while you're, attacking them. Deflect, blocking at the perfect time, deflects the enemy's weapon fully. And both of these are talking about the weapon counter you get for a longsword. You can also do it with an axe. But the axe has its own problems. I forgot about this. Ouch. I need to heal. Man, she's devastating. Alright, Sankara Wuchang. Palace Maid satin dress, Palace Maid's bracelet, Palace Maid's garment, Palace red mercury essence. So I think I got another skill point there. Hall of Music key. Brilliant red feather. Oh, that is good timing. Okay, the Hall of Music key lets you out. Got another chest here. Full-grown red mercury. She warned me not to drink from the lotus pond, but the thirst is unbearable. I can't think of anything else. She's gone now. I tried to force her to drink before death claimed her. Where does she find the strength to resist? Fine then, don't drink. She would rather die than become a monster. I'm so thirsty, surely a single sip won't hurt. I feel an itch all over, like something's trying to grow from inside me. I keep forgetting more and more. Blessed Buddha, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Now, what is this going to be? Lost remains. Nice. All right, so let's go. We have pretty much cleared everything now. So let's go to the shrine. Spend our points. What was that? That's the cable. Spend our points and cash in our lost remains so we can buff up our mana potion even more. Our mana elixir. Our heal pot. Let's see. So they gave us 1 point, and we should have enough to buy another. All right, so we're going to get our endurance +5, which should raise our stamina about 10%. That's nice. And let's see. To get the next point, we just need 638. So 700. We can't get any less than that threshold. Less than 100. So let's do that real quick. 700. 4, 1, 2, 3, 8. Okay, we're at 4, 5, 6, 7. And you can't see it on the screen. Do I have the 3219 views on this? Okay, I do. So in the upper right corner over there, that's your mercury, your rune count. And you see how it's glowing? It's got a red and then a yellow outline. What that means is you have enough mercury to buy your next essence, your next skill point. If it's just red, then you still need more. But once it starts glowing yellow like that, that's your first indication that you've collected enough and you can go and get your next point. And that's a good thing to know. Once you have that indication up there for you, you know that you need to go spend that point so that you're not risking losing anything by continuing the game and possibly dying. I mean, basically you have to die twice, but you run out of that risk. Now we are 4 points away from strength +5, which is a huge damage boost. Plus that 3 vitality is going to be nice as well. So for 4 points, we get 5 strength and 3 vitality. And that is more than worth the effort to spend those points. So that's something we're going to be working towards. But we've got a boss fight coming up very, very quickly. So we're going to go ahead and invest in vulnerability for our sword counter here. And see if that might help us in this boss fight. On top of that, we've got a lost remains to spend. So that increases our health recovered per flask. All right. For our next point, we need 7,019. So we need 7,000. I really don't think we're anywhere near that. We don't need to reset the dream. We may want to reset our madness, though. No, I'm not going to bother with that. We're going to have to learn this fight anyway. Let's go ahead and reset the dream since our health is low. All right, so now we're caught up to the boss that has cost me like a day and a half in the other game. And it's not like, oh, I did it again. Okay, the sprout is there. Let's go get him. All right, we got him. I don't know when we're going to find the panda again, but we're ready for him when we do. So yeah, this next box fight, I don't know what about it. I mean, there's really not much to it. She's just very fast and very aggressive. So it's all about your timing. But aside from that, she's still very much beatable. I just can't seem to finish her off when I get her down to the bottom. Either she's got a stage 3, a phase 3 of her fight that I'm not preparing for, not recognizing. But she just seems to overwhelm me with attacks right at the end. And maybe that's by design. I don't know. Let's make sure we're prepared. We got these spells. So we're going to change our default spell to this Echo of Lu Bingjong. So what this does is it throws a spear. It raises you in the air and throws a spear. And what's nice about it is that it's dodging incoming damage, and it's attacking at the same time. And in the first half of the fight, I'm really just fighting with my sword. But in the second half of the fight, this is the only way I can really damage her, because the rest of the time I'm defending against her attacks. She's just relentless. And again, I'm not saying she's impossible. She's very much possible to do. I've gotten her down several times. I just have yet to finish her off. And when I say I've lost a day and a half, that's not really like a full 24-hour day. It's about 4 or 5 hours that I've been trying to fight her just over and over and over again, and just haven't been able to finish her off. But we're going to try it now with this build. These are fine. Actually, we don't need this one since we're not going to be fighting a lot of normal enemies. So I think we're going to switch back to this. Reduce damage taken when below a certain HP threshold. She is going to hurt me, and it's almost impossible to heal sometimes, depending on her attacks. So the more damage mitigation you have, the better. All right, and we don't need that. That was for the 2 zones ago. I think I will just put the whistle there. There's no ally for this, so the bone whistle doesn't do anything. I mean, fully restores HP and alleviates all negative status effects. Despair, burn, frostbite. Boosts HP, but boosts fire mitigation for a certain duration. Only works to counteract fire damage inflicted by enemies. Poise bake buildup, blight buildup, corruption. Greatly boosts stamina recovery speed for a certain duration. That might be good to have. I don't need status effect resistance. I need combat resistance. Reduces stamina cost for an extended time. Fully restore HP. Greatly increases stamina recovery speed and maximum health for a certain duration. Let's use that. We're going to try that. So we're not going to use it this fight. We're just going to jump in and make sure we're acclimated to the fight. And I don't know if I really want to give it a good attempt with max madness. So we're going to... This is classic Chinese cinema right here. I'm out of stamina. So this is the other problem with this game, it's not optimized for ultra-wide screens. So it's placing all of the UI elements at the far corners. So I have to keep checking for my health at certain intervals. But when she's attacking you like that, I don't have time to look away and see what's going on and continue working my defenses there. And so what ends up happening is she ends up getting in a hit when I don't expect it. And I don't know I need to heal or find a way to heal. Because the way to win this fight, for me, is to be aggressive. All right, so we're going to lose our madness, I think. Oh no, our madness isn't full yet. Need to double check what our madness is at. 87 to 122. Muscle memory. Damn it. Now I need to heal. Dead, I can't heal. Yeah. So this is what makes her so challenging. You just have no time to react. Or you have time to react, but if you make the wrong reaction, you're dead. You have to react properly to whatever she's got next. If you block when she's using her kick or her punch, you're not gonna deflect that with your sword. If you dodge, you need to watch your stamina so that you have enough for whatever she does next. It's just a really challenging fight. So we'll probably have one more death in us before... Damn. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't use our brilliant red feathers. I need to try and counter more. All right, am I in position to use her? Okay, I could go Vitality and then Red Feather. All right, so our madness is caught up to us. So what do we want to do? What are you doing, kitty? I hear you moving. All right, 2,000. 8,000. All right, so that levels us up. All right, by the vitality, that unlocks our brilliant red feather. So now we're at longsword mastery, +4. So that should help us out as far as the boss fight goes. As much as we're dealing more damage. I didn't mean to do that. Sensitivity on this game is a little off-putting. Temper. I want a temper. Thank you. All right, so now our damage on our sword is 132 base as opposed to 122 base. So that's a huge bump up. All right. So we got +4. What about our spear? Oh, we gave up our spear points. So either we level up our spear or we continue going for those big buffs. So we've got a strength buff here that's going to greatly enhance our damage. We're at level 33 now with this character. I'm on level 37 with the other playthrough, and I'm still not able to get past this boss. I don't think you need... And the other thing with that boss, or with that playthrough, is I'm not doing this optimized loadout. So I still feel like we're in a good position to win this fight. I just... All right, we've got some stuff to turn in. So we'll go turn in the incense burner and see if there's anything else that unlocks with him that we might want to use in this fight. Got some new stuff for you. Hand over the incense burner. Straight from the Tang Emperor's Palace Vault. Tang Emperor spent all his days chasing immortality. Look where that got him. In the dirt like the rest of us. Okay, daughter hasn't come home yet. So he is not home yet. What time was she supposed to leave? To leave school. All right. So, does that unlock anything? We already got the corruptive flames, or did we? No, this is what was unlocked. Okay. Oh, what is this? Imperial bamboo hat. I like that. got decent stab resistance compared to what I'm wearing. Golden Bandit robes have better slash resistance. All right, let's get a few more tries in on this boss and see what we can do. Oh, he sells faint red feathers now too. You need 12 to get any weapon to +3. We have 13 now. We can go to 23. So just shy of 2 more weapons worth of +3s. But since you're only using 2 weapons at a time, there's no reason to do that. You can always shift and move the points around. So as long as you have 24 of each material, the faint red feather, the brilliant red feather, and then I'm assuming there's going to be a brilliant, a shimmering, glowing, glimmering, radiant. That's all I can think of. There's going to be another type of feather after this, after the brilliant red feather. So we got faint red feather, brilliant red feather. There's going to be something after that that gets you. So the brilliant red feather gets you from +3 to +6. And then the one after that's going to get you from +6 to +9. And if this is like Elden Ring, there's going to be one after that that gets you to +10. If it's like anything else, then there's going to be another one that gets you from +9 to +12, and then 15, then 18, and then 21, 24, and then 25. That seems like a lot. But yeah. I don't think we have something for him, do we? What treasure do you have for me? Yeah, nothing.
拿来给老夫长长眼吧。
So we can buy a fragment and go and reduce our madness that way. But really all we have to do is die. Palace Hill. Yeah, I guess that's it. Yep. All right. So to lose our madness, we need to die. And then kill our inner demon. It's muscle memory. Takes a long time to die to these guys now. So my wife has read my message, but she hasn't responded to it yet. Oh, she leaves at 11:30, so she'll be home in about 20 minutes. Hello. She's gonna kill me. Madness retreats. Oh, I got a plumed branch that time, not a divine grace. Oh, I missed. Okay, so our madness is reset, right? What are you doing? Three of 122. So you get one madness per human that you kill. All right. We've got, oh, let's see how much the dream changes our madness. Still says 3. Still 3. Okay. So entering the dream doesn't affect your madness. I think technically we can skip that guy as long as we just stay outside of his line of sight, close enough to the roof. I don't know why I'm going slow here. We have a lot of health now. We're not doing very well, though. Damn. We're about to die. She wasn't... Somehow I was locked on my sword counter. So when I was trying to hit the key to drink, she just kept countering. And I noticed that would happen. If I hit the keys just too quickly, it would skip the modifier key. If you hold down X, it becomes a modifier key. But if you hold down X and... See, there it works. It doesn't matter how quickly I'm doing it, it's working. But during the fight, she goes and counters first. And there, to recreate that, I just skipped hitting X. But that's not what's happening in the fight. I think what's actually happening is I'm hitting the trigger slightly sooner than I'm hitting X in the heat of the fight. But because of that, that's why I've changed the behavior for this fight. So when you notice when we first started playing this stream today, I kept drinking mana potions when I didn't want to. And the reason for that is I set the default. So I set the default on my compass or whatever that is over there to the mana potion. So all I have to do is hit X and I'll drink. If I just quickly hit and release X, I'll just drink a potion. Usually I keep the default on the lantern. And that's just to keep me from accidentally drinking a potion when I don't want to during the normal game. But for this boss fight, I need it as the default. I need to avoid those kind of mistakes where it just sees me hitting the trigger before I hit the modifier button. So I block instead of drink. All right, so that was the Haas candy, and that was significant. The boost I got from that was notable on my health, but I only had one of those. You got those as part of a reward. Yeah. No chance there. So, at least with my playstyle, the only way this really... Let's see. I'm going to set the default spell to that. The only way I'm going to get back past this boss is if I get all of my timings and reactions perfectly matched to hers, to her attacks. If I can properly dodge or deflect her attacks every time, and you know, fit in those potions. It's almost like you have to win this whole thing without using one potion, because it's almost impossible to get those in. But if I can get all those timings perfect, I'll get past this fight. That was a pretty good exchange. I'm out of stamina. There we go. No! I gotta be perfect here. Gotta dodge. We're out of... Okay, we're not out of potion. Oh, I keep burning mine. Damn it! Oh. Oh, that hurts. Muscle memory really cost me there. I was using my heavy attack. So normally in a normal fight, I'll accrue some Skyborn Might, and then I'll use my heavy attack to burn the Skyborn Might, and that's usually enough to knock down or back off anything that's around me. I started getting into that pattern again in that second half of the fight when you can't do that. You just don't have enough time. Even with the rapid attack from the Skyborn Might, you just don't have enough time to get that heavy attack off. What I want to do with that is burn the spell. Use the... Oh, I didn't get my Skyborn Might from that. I did. Why did that react like that? Oh, it tried to use the item, not the spell. Okay. So for that second half of the fight, you want to build up your Skyrim Might and then burn it on the spell. The spell gives you some mobility to keep out of her range while burning down the last of her health. Man, that's as good as it was going to get, too. See, that was muscle memory there. She usually doesn't do that second attack. She'll do 2 punches, then a swing, but she usually doesn't do that, follow up with another swing. I'm dead. Oh, I got it off. But I'm using too much health here. Yeah. I had too many wrong reactions there. And I'm fighting with 2 different builds. And this game is nuanced enough that if your skill builds are off enough, actually I'm doing more damage right now than the other. I mean, he barely has any health left after that first strike, whereas it was closer to half his health on the other playthrough. So I'm doing more damage on this playthrough. But I don't have both my sword counters on this playthrough. And there's a few other differences, I'm sure. So I'm almost having to relearn everything as far as responses, timings, and impacts. Benefits from like each swing. Why are you standing there? Why didn't you do that? I needed that for healing. I'm too far away. She's going to kill me before I can heal. Oh. Stop burning that. God. I still had 2 potions left I couldn't use. And I wanted to get the fucking obliterate off on her so I could take that time to heal and get ready for the second phase of the fight. And instead, I just let her jump away. I mean, I let her recover. I just let her recover and jump away. I think my adrenaline is just getting the better of me and not giving me the time to line up that obliterate attack. I mean, you only need like a split second. You pause for a split second, it turns red, and then you strike, and it's an obliterate attack. It's a devastating attack, knocks her down, does a massive amount of damage on its own. I'm so close. I mean, I should have won like 2 fights ago. I just need to get I need to keep my muscle memory in control. and just continue to get those correct reactions, those correct timings. None of those attacks hit. Everything was off on that one. There was just no momentum. And my madness is almost full again. So that might be costing me. I don't know if madness affects your damage and your incoming damage. Tell you what, before we... Well, let's cast the spell first. What else can what else can we be using? Fully restores health, continues to restore health over time for a certain duration. We only have one of those, though. And I don't think we should have to use that to win this fight. I don't want to equip this. These are too valuable to waste. I'm going to equip this. And then I'm going to use one of those feathers for this fight. Let's see if it makes a difference. And it looks like it buffed health, which I'm fine with. All right, need to heal. So all of our momentum is gone. She's reset the poise break counter. So yeah, this fight is a wash. We're already in phase 2, and I've yet to knock her down. I've only got one heal left. No, what are you doing? Not now! That was so stupid. Everything was wrong there. Everything. Everything she did. Starting with that fucking temper was wrong. So I was wrong before when I said there's no event queuing in this game. There is. It's just very slow. God damn it. Hello. Welcome home. Ni Olama? Okay. Oh, wait. I need to defeat my madness. I love that combo. I didn't see what she gave me. But my madness is reset. Eventually, once I have the skill points and I'm more efficient at the game, I will invest in those madness skills and just keep my madness on all the time. But for right now, it's just an extra hassle I don't want to mess with. All right. What happened? She didn't even dodge. I don't know what happened there. I gave up after she failed to dodge the first fucking attack. That's the easiest attack to dodge. All right, so how much madness does that cost us when she kills us? 16. So 15 for killing her and 1 for killing this guy over here. So we're going to stop killing this guy. I don't think it's like a major impact, but I don't think it's necessary. Why aren't you dead? You're dead now. No, you got out of there. But that's 2 health. We're already in second phase. And I have no time to heal. I need to get her poise broke before second phase so I can prepare for second phase. I mean, I don't. I can try and change my strategy, but that's always been the goal, is to focus on offense on the front end, getting her poise breakdown so I can obliterate her and kind of reset for the second phase. And reset either hill up or get my second temper up. But I don't really need temper for that second phase because I'm more in what's okay. Maybe I shouldn't be talking so much. You're going a little crazy with those counters. Dumbass. I'm usually focusing on first and second combo of the longsword. If you hit the second combo, you get Skyborn Might every time. That's the only way I'm getting Skyborn Might out of this fight when I'm not dodging. But somehow, because of the speed of her attacks and my responses, I was going into third and fourth part of the combo, which third is okay. That gives me clash. I can offset some of her damage. But fourth is pointless in this fight, at least the way I'm using it. I don't have any skills that build off of the fourth or fifth part of the combo. So all they're doing is being wasted if she's not standing still, and they're actually detrimental to me if I'm not defending her incoming damage with them. Only that third strike can do it. And so I've actually been trying to avoid anything after 2. All right, let's get back into this. What was that? Yeah. I needed to heal. There was no choice. I had to heal. And that was when she chose to do that stupid fucking attack. All right, we're already over 3 hours on this. We're going to try one more time, and then I'm going to call it. She missed. Yeah, she keeps missing. I'm not hopeful on this one. Yeah, this is over. All right. Sorry, I really wanted that to go differently, but the game is what it is. She's not an impossible boss. She's just a very difficult boss with her aggression. And if you don't get those timings down, what can I say? I don't have the flexibility to build up my Skyborn Might and go like an all spell build or anything like that. I just haven't been playing that way, so I'm not equipped to fight her that way. I have to fight her basically on her terms, which is close combat. And if we got close, but we just didn't get there, and I'm really sorry for that. I don't know how to proceed. I don't want to spend like days on days trying to go at her and finish her. I know that even if I beat her, it's still, just a win you pull out of your ass. This is not a skilled fight. This is a clicker fight. You just have to out-click her, basically. Again, I'm talking specifically to my playstyle with the dodges, the counters, the deflections, and ultimately the spell combat on that second phase of the fight, which I was only able to get there once, and then when I finally got there, because of my muscle memory, I was burning all of my Skyborn Might on my heavy attack rather than using the spell. So frustrating. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you like this sort of content, which I don't see why you would, I wouldn't. I'd rather see me more efficient and successful. But I'm at a low right now, so don't listen to me. Be sure to like, subscribe, and follow whichever platform you see us on. Check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Archegas. Check out our streams at twitch.tv/Archegas. We are part of the 2K beta, so we'll be streaming in 1040p on Twitch. Probably sometime this week. Yeah. Anyway, till next time, you guys be safe.